I mean, one of their biggest and most known songs is, of course, Wolf Totem.
Yeah,
So
yeah, of course.
that's one.
So nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask you another question because you are already now in Mongolia in several days, since 2nd of June and the 1st of June. So our trip duration was, I said, 8 days, and countryside. We traveled through countryside with the jeep, and also we met local herders. Also, there's also the our countryside temperature, air, and all the things you experience. So, what is your thoughts during our trips, and especially for main takeaway of herders you meet?
I think if I go down the trip that we did, visiting, for instance, an ancient capital. I mean, in Ulaanbaatar, the trip started with visiting the Genghis Khan Museum, which is a very big museum showcasing not just Genghis Khan, but the entire history of Mongolia, of the Mongolian people, which was, of course, interesting to see. And I think that, I mean, if you're here, you should visit that. But that's in most countries that you do that, so you get a background feel. And going through the country, and I mean, the nature is so spectacular. The views are magnificent. I mean, I can understand why people come to Mongolia to make movies, because there's so much beautiful nature that you can use, and hopefully
the vast land, empty
lands, large pieces of land where you will not even see people. An occasional yurt somewhere.
Yeah, you can run, you can walk, and it's almost time you stay alone.
And then when we got, I mean, we visited a couple of places like the hot springs and the Great Lake, and those are beautiful, peaceful places for people to sit back and relax. To the herders, that was a very unique experience. The warm, very warm welcome that those people gave us when we arrived. 7 tourists from all over the world, and we had no clue how they lived and what they did during the day and things like that. And they showed us, and they made such a tremendous effort to make us feel comfortable. That was, I really appreciate that. I cannot thank you enough for organizing this, and together with the help of the governor, getting the herders also, and of course, and then they made the special dish with the hot stones, which was also a request of mine.
That's a surprise.
That was so interesting to see, and the food came out way better than I expected. So, I mean, I didn't expect it to be disgusting or anything, but it was just the way that they made it and the result that was overachieving my expectations. So that was fun.
Today is the last day you're staying in Mongolia, especially in the capital Ulaanbaatar. So, because I think that you said me that this 1 year, the preparation to perform this trip is going to end. So before your arrival, of course, and our herders and I decided to discussing each other what we gonna do during your stay in the countryside. That's why we prepared the food, and this is the activities in the countryside. So thank you very much for this, sharing your opinion. Also, I would like to ask you one thing about, because you are one of our first user who taking our leather bag, especially in this backpack you already purchased in Mongolia. So it was
That one,
Nomadic backpack?
this bag has been traveling with me to I don't know how many countries since I got it.
Oh, wow.
I don't know, what is it, 2 years back?
3 years back.
3 years back.
Yeah.
It's been pretty much across the world,
Well,
from the US to Asia, obviously all over Europe because that's where I live.
yeah.
So that backpack, it looks, I mean, if I dust off the dust from Ulaanbaatar, it looks brand new.
So yeah, now you know where this leather
Yeah.
come from and
Yeah,
who manufacturing it and what is the main aim of this production.
Yeah.
Now you understand. This is the, how to say, our main goal, to show our customers the real, how to say, leather and where the leather come from. It's
Yeah.
some way we try to define the sustainability in this nowadays. So
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that you supporting us through the last 4 or 5 years. So using our products not only for this,
no, I mean,
nomadic.
I have this and I use the travel bag as well.
bag.
So
And now last
I
Kickstarter campaign,
got the toiletry
toiletry
bag,
which is waterproof.
which
Now
is
you're using it. Yeah.
yeah. So when I arrived, you handed over the toiletry bag to me, and the first thing I did in the hotel room was empty my old toiletry bag into the new one. So I've been using that in here during this trip.
Yes. You're still
and-
experiencing it.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, it's a good toiletry bag. It's a sturdy one, so that's also very good because my previous one was just a simple toiletry bag. So this is one that the one that you gave me. I think that it's one that I'll be using a lot. It's got a good closure. It's got plenty of room.
Yeah.
For a male person, I have a lot of stuff, toiletry stuff that I carry along, more than the average men, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, finally Amresh, and I think today is the last day, and tomorrow you have a long flight. I hope you are safe to go returning back to Holland, and
Thank you.
we will keep contact in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll be looking out for new products and new things to happen. We'll definitely stay in contact. Thanks a lot for organizing this trip. I know it was your first, so for you it was also difficult to anticipate what we as your guests and customers of your products would be expecting. So much appreciated, all the hard work that you put in, and obviously all the help that we got from the drivers when on the difficult road conditions that we had in Mongolia.
Yes.
So thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye, Amresh. See you.